Why does WWE always use the same stage setup for all their events, including pay-per-views? Remember the days when Raw and SmackDown had uniquely designed stages and their pay-per-views were billed differently depending on the concept? Starting in the late 2000s and early 2010s, WWE started to use similar stages for Raw and SmackDown, while the pay-per-views were lucky to have a different concept, until the present day, when everything looks the same. There are reasons as to why WWE uses the same stage setups for practically all their televised shows nowadays. Some can say that they are being lazy and lost all concept of creativity. However, there are reasons for these stages. For one thing, all the big LED screens you see right now is the most state-of-the-art enhancements for present-day entertainment. As WWE is the biggest wrestling company in the world, they're getting with the times and showcasing LED screens everywhere to have a futuristic viewpoint on the product. Thus, not only are the talent becoming the future of the industry, but the company itself has traveled with the time instead of remaining back in time. One of the understandable reasons for WWE not using creative stage setups for certain events is because putting together the LED screens that you see today takes a lot less effort to set up in comparison to a specific design like the Armageddon Castle that has to be carefully put in place piece by piece. Of course, that can also fall under the lazy category, but I digress. Especially when WWE hosts multiple events on the same weekend. Like, could you imagine the torture it would be for the stage crew to have to take down a big, specifically designed SmackDown set, remove all that stuff out of the arena, bring in the stuff needed for tomorrow night's pay-per-view, set all that stuff up piece by piece, test out the lights, Titantron, and pyrotechnics, go through test rehearsals of entrances, get the wrestlers and backstage crew to the arena that's still under construction, all in 12 hours? You'd probably have to pay the crew double or triple with all that extra effort. I won't lie though, one of the biggest disappointments regarding WWE's stage construction had to be WrestleMania 35 at MetLife Stadium. I don't think anyone would have blinked twice at the large IMAX screen had it not been for 6 years prior when WWE basically built New York City itself all over the place. So I honestly believe that some customized stages can be necessary if given the right location and time length needed to construct it. However, WWE is clearly playing the safe game with these present-day concepts due to the time and money needed to structure them in addition to renting out the arenas and stadiums for their shows. I don't know if you guys noticed, but it costs a lot more money these days on things like the price of gas and getting your own home. So how much do you think it costs on the price of renting out arenas and hiring construction crews to build your stages these days? Definitely a lot more than what they used to be. Do you agree with this? What do you think is the reason for WWE using the same stage concept for their events? And what other events aside from WrestleMania should have their own custom stage? Don't forget to subscribe for more content, click the join button to become a channel member, and give me your input on what other types of content you'd like to see.